okay?
Wouldn't like it.
Oh my goodness.
Is that a negative comment?
That was a negative comment.
I believe that. I believe
And we must repeal the health reform bill today. We also must institute a line item veto which will eliminate that pork barrel spending, the cash for clunkers deals, and bridges to nowhere. Just as in the private sector, each government department must be held accountable for the money that they spend. To date, as we've seen with the stimulus package, there's been no oversight or accountability of any of the money that we're sending to Washington, and that's not right. Because we are suffering an all-time high crisis of confidence in Washington, we must elect principled leaders who will follow the Constitution. And they will read the legislation before they vote on it. We need to elect people who will listen to their constituents, be the servant leaders that our founding fathers required. We must restore integrity and accountability in the halls of Congress, and we can't wait. We must do this now. Congress voted for a 2,800-page piece of legislation with 170 amendments that effectively hands over 1/6 of the economy to the government. It was crafted in secret. It was only out 48 hours before it was voted on. This was the most egregious, tyrannical abuse of authority by American elected officials in our history. And that's not right. It's time to end the deconstruction of American exceptionalism and to restore faith and confidence in the leadership that we send to Washington. Thomas Jefferson said it best when he said, "When the government fears the people, there is liberty. And when the people fear the government, there is tyranny." It is time to elect principled leaders to Washington who will listen, deal honestly with the budget, establishing real oversight of the people's money. And just like you today, Americans all over this great country are rising up with hearts set on bringing back our founding principles to Washington.